There we go. Alright. We're good. So, let's see here. Um, for dailies, I actually have a list in RuneScape. I do my flasks, both the crystal flasks as well as the regular flasks. Player road farm, I just make sure that I do all my daily collections. Miscellaneous, which is Fort for 3 stuff. Fizzwax, dailies, and keys. Alright, so let's go check all that stuff out. Alright, let's do our crystal flasks first. I do want to stream RuneScape again, like, outside of just dailies at some point. Oops. I did forget to record this section. Oh well. I'll just have to... Well, it'll give me a good comparison to things, so I guess it works out. But yeah. We'll start with our flasks here. Shouldn't take too long. Alright. Alright, return them into glass. Now we can do this. Alright. One more round, because you can collect 50 of each, 50 of each different type of sandstone for the flasks a day. I might zoom in a little bit. There we go. Actually, I could probably increase the volume just a little bit. There we go. We've depleted this source of sandstone, so we'll turn it into glass and then turn them into flasks. Alright, and then this will be done. Yeah, the RuneScape stuff doesn't usually take long. It usually just takes me like a half hour to do my dailies. Like I was saying earlier, I do want to do more RuneScape stuff, that isn't just dailies at some point. Because I've got 20 Death Touch darts, which are like insta-kill things, in my bank. But to be able to use those... oops, I didn't mean to open the activity tracker. How do I close that? There we go. Now we gotta go to Ooglug for the other flasks. But I think that, like, the thing they say is, like, the best to use those Death Touch darts on now is the Ambassador, which is a whole process of getting to them. So that would be like a stream. Also, Leagues is... RuneScape just recently added Leagues, which is like a seasonal type thing, which seems pretty cool. It's like boosted XP rates and stuff, and people to compete to get on the high scores for all of that. But I haven't really had time to like get into it. Yeah, it actually works out well that this was the one section that I forgot to record. Okay, I can still get this just by downloading it off my Twitch dashboard. But I'm trying to record locally again too, to see if that makes a difference in how much storage space things take. I'm just doing a little like test with it, just to see. In general, flasks is what takes me the longest for a daily, so I'm kind of just getting this out of the way. I also have to do my daily challenges. Divination, fishing, dungeoneering. I normally don't do dungeoneering. I normally just like autocomplete them with my tokens that you get. But I might do one floor. You could also do Shifting Tombs or an Elite Dungeon. But I don't really want to get into that today. I gotta bank this stuff so I have room for the next batch. So let me check something. Alright, yeah, that is right. So, something weird I noticed at the beginning of the stream, I wasn't sure if I should mention it or not. So my follower account went up by 1, and I saw I got an email that I got a follower, but for some reason, I don't think it popped up on the screen, and I don't think, and yeah, the overlay didn't change, and it didn't show in my dashboard either. So I don't know if that was like a real person, or why it didn't like, or Twitch, if Twitch is glitching. But in the event that it is a real person, thank you to Rogers636 for the follow. I don't know why it didn't show up if you are a real person. I don't know. Maybe Twitch is just glitching today. Alright. We've already mined all our flasks, so now we just gotta turn these into actual flasks, and then we'll be good for these ones for the day. Then we'll probably do player-owned farm next. Yeah, my goal for today was basically to spend like 30 to 45 minutes on each different game. That's usually how long it takes me to do my dailies. Because today's just like a practice, like get back into the vibe of streaming type thing. I'll be able to rewatch these, the VOD and these clips, like recording sections I just did that I'm trying something new with. See how everything looks, sounds, make sure everything is good, so that I could start playing the normal games I plan on playing on stream. Even though these are normal games I plan on playing on stream too, but these are more like every once in a while type of games. Alright, so now we're on Playroad Farm, so we'll collect our baby dragons from Kalia. Then we can go into this house here and up the stairs. Alright. So we made it to Anachronia. Alright, I'm gonna bank the dragons. Then I'm gonna take a couple of Rexes out of storage, just in case we do need them. And then it says we also have a baby, so we'll go down here to the breeding pen. Take that out as well. Alright. But we gotta check the pens here. Make sure no one... Alright, so this one went up growth stage, so we get XP and bottled dinosaur roars for that. And we actually got a lucky thing and got a money tree seed from it as well. Alright, so I guess I didn't need to bring any of these because we didn't need to use them. Alright, so let's put these back into storage. Can I do more than... yeah, store all. Alright, then we'll go back to the other farm with the dragon, because that's where you can plant the money tree seed. So plant that there. Bank these dinosaur roars. Alright, now we can go to Falador. To the Invention Guild. Because up here is where I usually make a lot of my gold for the game. Pretty much just every day I go in here. First I check out my partial potion producer. Generally run Toad Flax in there, so we get some Toad Flax potions. Then we got 2 alchemizers here, which I put Onyx Bolts enchanted in, which in turn gives us money. So we made 17 mil there. Plus the cost of the Toad Flax potions, which I usually wait and I sell all my, like, items that I make for the month. I wait until, like, the first of every month to sell out. Alright. So this section's done. Now we can go to Fort Ferentry. Alright, we'll go into this, like, I forget what it's called. But this is where all your, like, weekly, like, mini games and stuff like that, you can manage stuff from here. So I want to check the approval on my miscellanea table. I'm only at 97%, so I want to boost that to 100. So we'll do that, and we're good for the next 7 days. Then we'll collect our resources here. About 465k worth of items. Everything else not too worried about. I guess technically, I could do ports as well. This is the ports table, right? I could send out ships from here, right? Voyage list. Special voyages. Do I have a ship? That would have good morale for this? I think this ship is like the best I could do at the moment. Edit. Oh, I might have. Yeah, that's what I have to do. I have to switch out my crew for morale people. It's been like actually years since I've done any of this. Actually, this person I would want to swap out. Yeah, this captain has the most morale too, which is good. That's a 4,000. This person's only 3,000, so swap them out for this person. Yeah, and it looks like 85% is the best we can do here. I should start doing this, like, at least for the special missions. Then we won't be able to get this ship back for 23 hours, though, so. So tomorrow I'll be able to find out if my mission was successful or not. It has an 85% chance. Alright, but then we go over here. We talk to Aster. I've been putting all my bonus XP into hunting. Yeah, hunting and crafting is pretty much my best bets at the moment. Because all the other skills aren't too bad. So I'll stick with hunting. Alright, so that's another daily down. Up next would be Viswax. So let's get our Wicked Hood so we can go to the Rune Crafting Guild. Then I actually have to open my Discord. Check out my clan's Discord because it tells me what runes are the best combinations for the day to get the most from the Rune Goldberg machine. And right now, I always zoom out a lot when I'm playing, I don't know why. It says Earth is the best for number 1, and then it's either Fire or Air for number 2. We'll try Fire, and then I'll put Water at number 3. Okay, so Air is the best there. Now let's see if we can find something better than 89. We cannot, so we're going to put Water back in. And then combine, and then we get our gold Viswax from the Rune Goldberg machine. You only want to use like the simple runes pretty much in the machine. You can technically get more Viswax, but you have to use more complex runes, and then it costs more money to make. So your best profit would be to use the simple ones. Oops, I didn't want to toggle that. I wanted to put these away. Alright. So now would be our dailies, which isn't too bad. Divination and fishing will be super simple. Let me get my Grace of the Elves. I'll go Catherby first, though, and we'll do our fishing. I usually just try to grab, like, great white sharks or regular sharks. So you want to go to a harpoon spot that also has a net with it, and do the harpoon option. Oops, of that. And then we want to catch 14 fish? Yeah. Sometimes the spot runs out and then you have to move to a new one. Sometimes you catch 2 fish at one, but I still think it only counts as like 1. Alright, 9 more. Oh no, I guess it does count as double, because I just saw it went from 5 to 7. Alright, we need 1 more. Honestly, that went a lot quicker than I normally have it go. Normally, it takes a while to catch the fish. Alright, but now we can do the divination spot. So we need 10 of these wisps, or memories. Which I'll have just enough inventory room for. Alright, convert the memories. Then once we've converted all 10, that should be another daily challenge complete. There we go. Alright, now I can go to a bank. We can bank everything. Make sure we're not wearing anything either. Find our Ring of Kinship. This will allow us to teleport to Daemonheim, where we can do some dungeoneering. Oh, this took me somewhere different than usual. I've got 2 million dungeoneering tokens right now. I'll probably hold on to these for now. I didn't know there was teleports to delete dungeon places. That's good to know. And then you could also get lucky charms for killing things in the elite dungeons to give you a better chance of rares. Yeah, this is definitely good to know. Alright. Oh yeah. Definitely good to know. We'll have to come back to that at some point. So let's go into Daemonheim. Like I said, it's been forever since I've done a dungeoneering level. Well, we should be able to walk right through here. Oh. Oh, they reworked it. That's why. How do I start a dungeoneering instance? Yeah, they reworked it when they added archaeology stuff here. Oh, is it over here? Or no, through here. Okay, yeah, I see. Would you like to start a party? Yes. Okay, then I can change the floor, which floor 19 is my lowest one. Complexity 6. Okay, so we should be good to go in. Yeah, well, let's do a small dungeon. I can choose my boss. Probably Ram or not. Alright. So then we'll grab some stuff here. Grab all the food. bunch of magic stuff we'll take. I do have some coins. Can I get a staff? Like I said, it's been forever since I've done engineering. Yeah, I can get this. That works. Alright, go through the guardian door. Alright, there's a key here. I only worry about the monsters on a guardian door like this one. Okay. Alright, nothing good here, so keep going. Alright, this is another guardian door, so we gotta take out the mouse. There we go. Now I can get through this next door. There's a key here. It's a dead end, so we don't have to worry about fighting these guys. This is supposed to be a smaller dungeon, so it shouldn't take too long. Alright, so we're gonna go back to the home room here. Alright, we have both of these keys, I believe, so we can open up here. I don't have that key, actually. So now I gotta go back to go through the gold key door. There's the crimson wedge to get through here. Alright, and then the purple triangle. Oh, these guys are freezing me, though. I should take them out. Okay, he's a mage, though, so I was hoping he would drop something that would be helpful. Technically, I could probably craft a better mage weapon. Oh, there's the boss right there. It's always better to go try to complete as many doors as you can, though. You get more XP for the more completion of a dungeon you do. Oops. Yeah, you're supposed to avoid that thing. Alright, there's the silver key we were looking for earlier. Alright, that's interesting, because back when I played this in the past, you could still kill those, like, Tyrannomastics things. But, oh, I have to kill everything in here to unlock the door. You could kill those in the past, but it, like, counted against your score, like you weren't supposed to. But they made no, like, indication that you would know that you shouldn't take them out. But now they don't even give you the option. It's taking a little while to kill these guys because my staff, I believe, is only level 5. Yeah. Alright. There's a store, is another key. I can go through this way now that the dungeon's clear. And I can actually drop my group gate stone right in front of this door so that I can quick tele to it when I'm ready to go do the boss. Alright, so I can go through this way. Never mind, that's not a door. I don't know what I was thinking. Alright, through this way. Then I can unlock the silver rectangle. And then silver corner as well. Alright, this is a dead end, nothing in there. Alright, so it looks like I fully completed this dungeon. All the paths at least. So now I can teleport to the group gate stone. Now we're back in front of the boss room. Make sure I'm full on health. And I'll go in and fight. I'll cast this like Sunshine, which is like a ultimate spell that like boosts your damage when you're standing in it. I think it might also lower his damage. Well, I can look up here. Yeah, Sunshine deals 1.5 times damage when you're inside of it. Yeah, and if the target stands inside of it, they also take extra damage. So him coming over to us there was actually really helpful. Alright. We received a Marmo Small, but we won't need it because we were only doing that one floor. Took us 8 minutes. We got 3,000 XP for the floor itself, but my prestige level is 59, meaning I've played through all the floors that were available to me 59 times. So our average was about 19,000. We got a bonus for bonus rooms, a bonus for difficulty, but then a subtraction for the level modded. And we ended up with 23,644 XP and about 2,600 tokens, because you get like 10% on tokens. Alright. And that completed our dungeoneering daily. So now I can climb out, because I only wanted to do that one floor. Anything you find in the dungeon stays in the dungeon. Can't take anything out with you. But I can go to my challenges page. Now I can claim all my rewards because all my dailies are done for this. We got a medium cash bag and a challenge token, which lets you auto-complete challenges. Normally... Oh, I can't collect them because I'm in... Yeah, I see. It's like, normally it goes right into your inventory. But yeah, the reason it won't let me is because it's in my, I'm in the Daemonheim. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. I want to exit this way. And then it should let me claim. There we go. The token does automatically go into your currency pouch, but the money cash bag you have to claim manually. There we go. So all my dailies are done, for daily challenges at least. Now we can go to our treasure hunter keys. It's a Phoenix Rising promotion right now. Using a Phoenix Lamp on a skill that you have bonus experience in will instantly burn up the bonus experience and convert it into direct XP. Phoenix Lamps also rise from the ashes upon use and are reborn as smoldering lamps. Alright. Open chest to fill the Phoenix bonus bar. When the Phoenix bonus bar is filled, your next 5 prizes will be Phoenix Lamps. Okay. So we got a smoldering lamp. That filled our bonus bar, so we're going to get 5 Phoenix Lamps. Lots of XP. And I got bonus lamps as well. So we'll use them all the Phoenix Lamps, and we'll put it all on Hunter. That's 425,000 Hunter experience. And then I still have the Smoldering Lamps. Do it all on Hunter again. That was 460,000. So we just made like 1 million experience from doing nothing, pretty much. Yeah, Treasure Hunter is a little OP. I can tell why a lot of people don't like it. Yeah, we did our potion flasks, both regular and crystal. We did our daily player-owned farm. We did our miscellaneous stuff, which was the Fort Furin 3 and the bonus XP from Aster. We also did ports, which I don't normally do, but I might start making that a daily as well. We did our Viswax, we did our regular daily challenges, and we did our keys. So yeah, we have now finished all my RuneScape dailies. Sweet. So with that being said, we can now wrap up the RuneScape section.